What's up, everybody? CHM Carnivorous here. I hope you're having a wonderful day and a wonderful week. Now, in today's video, I have a very special surprise for you. I'm going to show you a very, very rare carnivorous plant. I've only seen it available in one place to buy, and I'm going to tell you where to get it as well. But this plant is extremely rare. It's really cool, and we'll talk all about it. And bonus, it's in flower right now, so you'll get to see that. All that and more coming your way in just a minute. So as promised, here it is. It doesn't look like much, does it? And if you have been collecting for a while, it might look very similar to a different one that is probably the most common it's probably up there as the most common of carnivorous plants. This is a Utricularia longifolia. Now, before you turn off the video and think that you've been bamboozled, I promise you I haven't. The typical Utricularia longifolia can get up to upwards of a foot, if not taller, leaves. And is an absolute weed. Now, what's cool about this plant, it is a longifolia, but this is the bonsai version, so it stays very small. These will be as long as the leaves will get. They may get a little bit longer, but not much. What's really cool about this plant is it's extremely easy to grow, so it has that vigor of Utricularia longifolia. But what's even cooler about it is, if I can get it to focus, let's see if I can get it to focus. Come on. It's guys, these itty bitty tiny, sorry, I've been working in the grow tent here. My hands are kind of dirty, but it's got the ittiest bittiest tiny purple flower. And what will end up happening is that flower will eventually spread out and turn pink. The regular form longifolia gets a very big, almost almost orchid size flower that is purple. And so these, along with not only being bonsai as far as they grow and as far as leaf morphology goes, the flowers are also very small. And as you can see, puts in a very tall stem, and puts in it's going to have maybe 7 or 8 flowers on it when they are fully grown and fully open. Now, if you don't know anything about Utricularia, you're in for a treat now. So they don't look like much, right? They look like grass, and this is actually a longer form. Most of them look like basically like you're growing just dirt in your collection. Now they're known as the orchids of the carnivorous plant community. There's all sorts of different types of them, but what makes these so insidious and so cool is that underneath the soil here, there is some very deadly traps. Now, they are small traps, with it being a longifolia, they are a bit larger, but they are the most complex and the fastest traps in all of the plant kingdom. They trap prey so fast that most cameras can't even capture it, and they'll feed on things like nematodes and other little tiny creatures that are in the soil and in the water. They are extremely powerful, pound for pound or ounce for ounce. And they're just absolutely complex. They've completely stumped most scientists. They cannot figure out how they've developed such ridiculously complex trapping systems. These Utricularia grow both aquatic, they grow epiphytic, they grow and right on the water's edge. Longifolia will do well in just about any conditions you give it in. As a matter of fact, if you put it around pots, you're gonna get a ton of it. What's cool about this one is, again, it's the bonsai form. It does stay smaller, and what I have noticed is it does not spread nearly as fast as its larger form. Now, as I mentioned before, I've only seen one place that sells this, and only one place ever, and that is Avant Garden on Etsy. She's absolutely fantastic. If you're looking for any type of Utricularia, but specifically rare ones like this, then she is the resource to go to. And again, I'll show you that cool flower. It's got that nice spur on it, if I can get it to focus. See that spur? And I'll probably post in a short when it fully opens, so you can just see how cool it is. Longifolia is pink or purple. These will normally end up being a pink flower, but they won't get much larger than what they are now. And that's what makes this plant so cool, is it gives you the ease of growth of a longifolia, almost like a weed that can handle up to basically any situation, but it won't take over all your other pots like a longifolia will. I've got longifolia growing absolutely everywhere, and I only bought one clump. It just spreads like crazy. This one you got a little bit more control over. Awesome plant. Extremely rare. Only seen it for sale once in cultivation. As a matter of fact, I've only seen about 4 pictures of it on the internet in total. So awesome one to add to your collection. Very reasonably priced as well. Get at that at Avant Garden on Etsy. Hope you've enjoyed. See you soon.